guys, and welcome back to another video on the Detail Detective YouTube channel. I hope you're well, and today we're trying another product from the dMAX range, which is this. This is the Arctic SnowFoam. So we've already tried the Fallout wheel cleaner, so if you haven't already seen that, if you go back a few weeks in the videos, then yeah, you'll be able to see that as well. So what is this? Well, it's a snow foam. The name, it's very generic, like there's a lot of Arctic or a lot of snow related namings out there for snow foams, which is fine. Like the name doesn't really matter too much. So what is this, and how does it work? So Arctic SnowFoam is a powerful snow foam with a thick, clingy foam that sticks to the surface of your car. It breaks down dirt and lifts it off the paintwork to prevent swirls and scratches. Arctic SnowFoam removes wax coatings and leaves a clean surface for full detailing work. And then, so that would suggest that if there's any protection on your car, it's going to remove that, because yeah, it says it removes wax coatings. So I don't know whether that means sort of like your spray waxes or your actual sort of like paste wax and sealants that you put on there, but yeah, I'd be very careful when using this. You wouldn't want to use it on the wrong car if that's the case, because yeah, you might sort of take your protection off that you've spent a good time sort of putting it on, so be careful with that. And then how to use: spray the foam onto the surface of your vehicle using a high pressure water gun, leave it for approximately 10 minutes and then rinse. So that's all the instructions that's actually on the bottle. So there's no sort of like dilution rate, which can be quite confusing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put 200ml like you generally do in a snow foam bottle, and then fill the rest up with water. Yeah, we're just going to have to do that because there's no actual dilution ratio on there. So if it's not thick, we might have to try a bit more, but yeah, let's go for the normal 200ml in the actual bottle, and then fill the rest up with water. So what we'll do now, let's dilute that down. Also, while we're doing that, I'll put both on the screen. Also, I'll show you how dirty the car is, so we sort of get an indication of before shot, and then during when we actually apply the snow foam, and then after, once we've rinsed the snow foam off, and hopefully it's removed all that dirt. So yeah, let's get this all diluted down, and yeah, let's start applying it. Okay, so now we've diluted the snow foam, so let's see how thick it is when we're applying it to the car. Okay, so the snow foam's been on around about 5 minutes now, so I'm just going to do the other side of the wheels, quickly clean them up, and then yeah, we'll rinse it off before it dries. Okay, so now let's rinse it off and we'll see sort of how much dirt it's actually taken off. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually let this dry. So you wouldn't actually normally do this when you're cleaning the car, but if I let it dry, then what we can do, we can come back to the car once it's fully dry and just actually see what dirt has actually been taken off with the snow foam. So yeah, we'll leave it to dry on its own, and then we'll see if the dirt's still there. That was on the all down the side, up the back. So yeah, like I say, you wouldn't normally do this, but just let's see if it's actually cleaned the car or not, because some snow foams do actually take the dirt off, and then others, well, they don't really do anything. So yeah, I guess this is the best way to find out. So I'll move the car to the side. We'll come back in an hour or two, and then yeah, we'll sort of figure out if it has actually cleaned it. And then after that, in the next few videos, I've got some shampoo and some spray sealant to use anyway, so we'll have to rewash the car for those, so don't worry about that too much. So yeah, we'll come back in an hour or two and sort of see what the state of the car is. Okay, so as it sort of snows or hails in the background, we'll sort of finish this video off. So the car's all dry now, so I'll put some shots on of the car, so how it actually, well, see if it actually cleaned the dirt off. So you can clearly see that all the sides, well, are free from dirt now. So before there was dirt on there, and yeah, this snow foam's actually taken it off. So I can't comment on whether it actually strips the wax coatings like it says on the back. Reason being is because there's not really any protection on that car at all. But for the cleaning aspect, it has actually cleaned pretty well and took that dirt off. The reason why I left it to dry is so we could actually figure out whether it actually cleaned or not, because, well, when the car's wet, you can't really tell because it does hide some of that dirt. But it has removed that dirt, so that's all well. Also, the snow foam, when we was applying it to the car, it was quite thick. It wasn't the thickest that we've tried, and the dwell time on here, it says approximately 10 minutes. I got about 5 minutes out of it before it needed to be rinsed off, but nevertheless it did clean pretty well. So the only bad thing about this product is that there's no dilution ratios on the back of this. I've had a look on the website as well, and there's nothing there either. So yeah, if you are new to this product like myself, and well, if you haven't used snow foams before, you're not sort of you don't know about the dilution, you probably wouldn't know to dilute it. That's saying, it doesn't actually say to dilute it, so whether you have to or not, I don't know. But yeah, that's one thing that is missing from the packaging. there's no dilution ratios if you have to dilute it, so it could be a bit confusing to sort of like the new beginner sort of like detailing valeters that sort of are up and coming, that want to try the new products. But yeah, it definitely cleans well, and the thickness is alright. It's not sort of it's not too thick, and it's not too watery. It's about the medium, but it's not all about the thickness. Most of the idea of the snow foams is to actually remove the dirt, and that's exactly what it's done. So this is $9.99. You can head over to the dMAX website to sort of find out. They've got a few different snow foams as well. I'm not too sure what the different snow foams, like what's the difference between them, but yeah, feel free to go over and check their website out. We've got a few more products of these to try as well. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share with anyone who you would think might be interested in these videos. Try and share it about. We're near the 3,000 subscribers mark now. So yeah, that's all we've got time for. Make sure you go check the dMAX guys out, and we'll see you again for another video shortly.
Alright folks, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to YouTube and add us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Ta-ra!